Let's break it down. Zoran Mamdani's background is a tapestry woven from different cultures and experiences. He's a blend of worlds, a true New Yorker with roots that stretch across continents. He is part Gujarati, inheriting a rich cultural heritage, and part Ugandan, connecting him to the vibrant heart of Africa. But he is all New York. He was raised here, shaped by the city's unique energy and diversity. He's the son of filmmaker Mira Nair, known for her vibrant and insightful films, and academic Mahmoud Mamdani, a scholar who challenges conventional thinking. But he didn't just coast on his family's legacy. He forged his own path, driven by a desire to make a difference. Instead, he dove headfirst into New York City politics, not as a typical insider, but as someone who understood the struggles of everyday people. He started as a rapper, using his voice to speak truth to power, then as a housing counselor, fighting for tenants' rights. And now, he is the assembly member for Astoria, Queens, representing the community he grew up in. Zoran's story isn't about privilege, it's about using his platform to uplift others. It's about fighting tirelessly for tenants facing eviction and witnessing firsthand how the system often fails working people. His multicultural background isn't a campaign prop, it's an integral part of who he is. It's the lens through which he sees the world, understands the needs of his constituents, and serves his city with empathy and dedication. When he ran for office, it wasn't just to win a seat and climb the political ladder. It was to build a powerful movement, a coalition of immigrants, the working class, and those who are too often overlooked and ignored by the political establishment. His campaign was about having real conversations, in multiple languages, breaking down barriers and connecting with people on a personal level. He made it a point to engage with people politicians usually ignore, giving them a voice and a seat at the table. Zoran embodies a new, unapologetically progressive generation of leaders. He is one that doesn't flatten its identity or compromise its values to fit in or appease the status quo. He connects with everyone, from a Punjabi grandmother, sharing stories and laughter, to a Ugandan uncle, reminiscing about home, to a young activist, inspiring the next generation. He does all of this in one afternoon, effortlessly bridging divides. This isn't code switching, a performance of different identities. It's code sharing, a genuine expression of his multifaceted self, and it's undeniably authentic. He's not here to be palatable or to water down his beliefs to gain acceptance. He's here to build bridges between communities, to forge strong coalitions, and to fight for a more just and equitable world. Zoran represents a new kind of politician, one who is deeply rooted in his community. One who fearlessly uses his multifaceted identity not as a liability, but as a superpower, connecting with people from all walks of life. He's living proof that you don't have to fit the mold, conform to expectations, or compromise your values to make a real and lasting difference in the world. This is how a global story, a story of immigration, identity, and resilience, became a powerful political force right here in New York City. And this is just the beginning of his journey. A glimpse into the future of progressive politics. New York City isn't just a city, it's the world's greatest remix, a vibrant tapestry woven from countless threads, cultures, languages, and ideas all mashed together, creating a unique and ever-evolving blend. It's a place where the world converges. Walk a block in Queens and you'll hear a dozen languages, a symphony of voices from every corner of the earth. Taste food from 5 continents, a culinary adventure that tantalizes the senses and expands your palate. And see every style imaginable, a kaleidoscope of colors, fabrics, and trends that reflects the city's boundless creativity. This isn't just diversity, it's vibrant, messy coexistence, a dynamic interplay of different backgrounds and perspectives. The city's DNA is immigrant-driven, always evolving, constantly reinventing itself with each new wave of arrivals. For Zoran, this is the backdrop. He's campaigning in the heart of global culture, not a homogeneous suburb, but a microcosm of the world itself. His message must resonate with people whose lives span the globe, individuals with roots in distant lands, but who share the same struggles, like sky-high rent and unreliable transit, the everyday challenges of city life. In New York, a politician can't just show up for one community. They can't afford to be narrow in their focus. They have to listen, learn, and respect all, embracing the city's multifaceted identity. The issues of a Bangladeshi family differ from those of a Greek-American shop owner, each with their own unique concerns and aspirations. And Zoran gets that. Here, a politician is a translator, mediator, and student of the people, bridging divides and fostering understanding. Zoran's campaign celebrates diversity as New York's greatest strength, not a challenge, but a source of innovation and resilience. It's a movement that looks and sounds like the city loud, chaotic, and full of heart. In New York, you can be proudly Ugandan, Punjabi, and a New Yorker, all at once, embracing your multifaceted identity. That's the promise Zoran's campaign taps into, the idea that everyone belongs and has a voice in shaping the city's future. How do you campaign in a city this complex? Not with billboards, but with real conversations, one bodega at a time. Zoran's team was young, diverse, and everywhere: street corners, subway stations, grocery stores. They didn't just hand out flyers, they listened. The campaign's videos felt like mini documentaries showing the neighborhood, not just Zoran. Hood tours, local landmarks, real issues. This was authentic engagement. Forget expensive ads, trust is built face-to-face by showing up and listening. People joined because they felt seen, not sold to. This is retail politics for the digital age. Old school hustle meets new school storytelling. The real power, human connection, multiplied across the city. Let's zoom out. Compare Zoran's campaign to India's 2024 election, where the BJP's strategy was all about Modi, his face on billboards, his message everywhere. It was a top-down, personality-driven spectacle, designed to overwhelm, not connect. The local candidate barely mattered. It was all about the leader. Voters became passive recipients, not active participants. In contrast, Zoran's campaign was the opposite. No giant billboards, just feet on the pavement. His message? Here are our neighborhood's problems. Let's fix them together. Power came from the people, not a single personality. It was about building coalitions around real issues, not cults of personality. One model broadcasts from above, the other builds from below. The Modi campaign projected national strength. Zoran's addressed daily struggles in Astoria. Both are democracy, but fundamentally different. You can dominate from above or build from the ground up. Zoran's win shows that in New York, the ground game still beats the air war. It's a lesson for democracies everywhere. Real change starts on the street, not the screen. What did Zoran actually talk about? The real stuff: rent, transit, and street vendors. In New York, rent isn't just a bill, it's a crisis. People spend half their income just to stay housed. As a former housing counselor, Zoran knew the struggle firsthand. He fought evictions, not just quoted stats. Public transit? It's a lifeline, but fare hikes and delays hit the working class hardest. For many, a bad subway day means risking your job. Zoran framed transit as a human right, not a business. Even street vendors, selling samosas or hot dogs, face a broken permit system that crushes small entrepreneurs. Permits are scarce and expensive, fueling a black market. Zoran connected these dots. City bureaucracy hurts the very hustle that makes New York great. These aren't headline issues, but they define daily life. By focusing on them, Zoran proved he understood what matters. He wasn't fighting a culture war. He was fighting for economic justice. That's what made his campaign real. Zoran's campaign wasn't just about good vibes. It was about bold, concrete policies. On housing, he pushed for a rent freeze, pandemic rent debt cancellation, and major investment in public housing. He championed good cause eviction, giving tenants real power. For transit, he led the Free the Bus campaign, making buses free, boosting ridership, and cutting pollution. He fought for better service in the outer boroughs, treating transit as a public good. For street vendors, he co-sponsored a bill to release thousands of new permits, breaking the black market and helping immigrant entrepreneurs. These weren't just promises. They were real wins, showing he could deliver. Zoran explained complex policies simply, connecting daily struggles to a bigger vision. This mix of grassroots energy and policy depth set him apart. He wasn't just a talker, he was a doer. That's rare in politics. In New York, global issues are local issues. Zoran gets this. He's outspoken against religious polarization and bigotry, whether in India, the US, or beyond. He connects the fight for justice at home to struggles abroad, like Palestinian rights. While others stayed silent, Zoran spoke out, marched, and demanded a ceasefire in Gaza. He faced criticism, but earned respect from progressives and young Jewish activists alike. For him, justice isn't just foreign policy. It's a local, human rights issue. His global perspective makes his local politics stronger and more relevant. In a city of immigrants, that matters. Why does Zoran's campaign resonate so deeply? capturing the attention and support, especially with young people who are often disillusioned with the political process. What makes his message cut through the noise? One word: authenticity. It's the cornerstone of his appeal. He talks like a real person, not a polished politician, gets angry about injustice, wears his passion on his sleeve, and jokes about life, showing a human side often absent in politics. He's open about his background, his experiences, and doesn't pretend to be someone else, offering a refreshing contrast to the typical political persona. His campaign's videos feel more like indie documentaries, raw and unfiltered, than political ads, which often feel staged and impersonal. Social media isn't just for blasting messages, it's not a one-way street. It's for real conversations, genuine engagement, and mobilizing people, building a community around shared values. Zoran is accessible podcasts, Instagram lives, responding to comments. He meets people where they are, both physically and digitally, online and in person. He doesn't dodge tough questions, he faces them head-on. He explains, provides context, offering a deeper understanding, and stands his ground even when it's unpopular. Even on controversial issues like Gaza, where opinions are deeply divided, he didn't back down. He remained true to his convictions. People may not agree with him on everything, and that's okay, but they trust his principles. They believe in his integrity. His campaign feels participatory, inclusive. A movement, a collective effort, not just a candidate, but a shared vision. The diverse team reflecting the community it serves, focus on organizing, empowering people at the grassroots level, and constant dialogue, fostering open communication, create shared ownership, a sense of collective responsibility. People feel invested in his success. They have a stake in the outcome because it's their success too, a victory for the entire community. This is the secret politics as a cause, a mission, not a chore, a duty, or an obligation. It's a political home, a place of belonging for the ignored, the unseen, and disenfranchised, a voice for those who have been silenced. What's the big takeaway? The challenges Zoran tackled, housing, transit, inequality, are global. Walk through Mumbai or Delhi, and you'll see the same struggles. The difference is the political response. In many places, politics is dominated by nationalism and personality cults, not real solutions. Zoran's campaign shows you can win by focusing on people's material lives. It's a blueprint. Be authentic, show up, listen, have a plan, and build a movement. These aren't left or right issues. They're human issues. Imagine this model in Ahmedabad or Hyderabad. It could transform politics. The Mamdani model is about solidarity, justice, and real connection. It's not rocket science, but it feels revolutionary. Politics is about making lives better in tangible ways. Zoran's success is a beacon. Solidarity and authenticity can still win. That's a lesson the world needs.